are you doing today? Thanks for checking in this video. This is a 2020 minimalistic bullet journal setup. I am a university student and I do not have much time, or I'm not skillful enough to use short time to draw or decorate my journal, so I try to keep everything as simple as possible. So on my first page, I'm just putting some cute sticker and my symbol on it. Then there is my favorite part of all the journal flip-throughs or journal setups, which is the calendar for the year. It's really satisfying when I see someone number the calendar without any mistakes, and luckily I didn't make any for the first time, probably forever, throughout my whole entire life. I kind of sketched it with my pencil already, and I don't know why, but I get nervous with my new journals. I always mess up. I cannot count numbers, basically. I'm not going to use too much colors. Very affordable, I would say. Just a black pen and a color of your choice. I am switching some pens around here and there because for this year's bullet journal, I spilled some tea on my bullet journal and they ended up being smudged everywhere, and to be honest, I was even using watercolor pencils, so that was perfect. It just smudged out everywhere and it became a disaster, so I didn't want that happening to my journal again, so I'm using waterproof pens for the important parts. And now I start to name all the month, and this too is very not my handwriting, I would say. I was very nervous, and the spacing was very different from my original bullet journal, so I really struggled to fit everything in. I tried it, and that counts, right? And also, I'm having trouble moving one space to the right. That's embarrassing. I'm just trying to keep everything simple. And then I thought it was kind of, spacious. So I started to write some cursive on the monthly names, and I honestly liked it better than before, I would say, but not like perfect. But don't watch it close. And that's my lovely eraser poop cleaner. And here it is. This is the future log, and I'm trying to utilize this section more than before. I'm just filling in all the numbers again, but basically, starting from this point, I think I kind of made my mind that I'm not going to try new fonts or new stuff because I felt like I was ruining my diary even before I start using it properly. So the future plan, try to stick to mine as possible as I can, but not really. It'll get better as time passes, I promise. Anyways, I filled in, and I will fill in all the birthdays, some annual events, and probably in the future all the important exams due date. And the next page, the whole section was dedicated for my personal life. It's called adulting, and the reason why I made one is because as I age, there are more tasks that takes time, and which I cannot cross off from my to-do list for probably a month. So I really needed that section. And on the right side, it's a like page where I list down all of the musics, the movies, or artworks that I really loved, enjoyed throughout the year. And on the left side, I was trying to write some new resolutions for 2020, but I haven't really had a bright idea. So I think I ended up just trying to cursive with an unused marker, but yeah, as you can see, I wasn't really satisfied with it, so I just ended up sticking a better one, not the best, but a better one, and it was alright. I dedicated a page on the left side for the books that I'm going to read, and on the right side, I'm going to make a section where I could jot down ideas for my videos or my drawings, bullet journal, anything that I'm really interested in. And here's my favorite part of my diary. It's the 2020 spring term schedule throughout the whole semester. I usually write down the whole semester, the whole 16-week of them, and then I mark all the holidays, all the test dues, the assignment dues, pretty much in my whole academic calendar year. Somehow I have to make everything available at one glance, or else I would get very confused. Also, which is why I use a paper journal rather than using a Google Calendar or other digital ways. And yes, at this point I just started to do what I usually do, a very simple way, just a highlighter and some lettering. How easy is that? Yeah, I'm just erasing all the sketched lines once more. And this is probably my third time writing dates, and I still have a lot more left. This is my monthly spread. I use this for monthly and weekly, so I wanted to have enough space. At first, I wanted to use the gray for my whole spread, but it turned out that it was too dull, making it less attractive, so I ended up using my favorite color, gold, from the Mildliner line. Yes, I love them a lot. And also, I just skipped here, but at the end, I added January title on the left side. Now, here's my monthly log where I write down all the dates, the days, and on the right side I have a habit tracker, which I am not used to it, but I'm just trying my best to make a new change and track some of my bad habits. I really have to do it. It's just a trial. Here you could see how I do not know how to count. I found out that I forgot 18 and 19. At this point, I wrote the dates like 5 times, so I knew that the last day of January was Friday. It didn't fit. It's so hard to count, you know? No wonder I didn't make any mistakes so far. But yes, I'm adding some really basic stuff like vitamins, waters, eating 3 meals every day. I also have some to-do sections for the month and a little small tiny section. Tasks that will be forwarded. Daily spread. I usually don't write too much. Here's the overview of my bullet journal setup. It's very easy. I don't draw much. Everyone can do this. There, I told you, I added some January letters, some stickers, and masking tape. And there it is. Voila! Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and happy holidays, everyone. Be safe!